everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this video today is all about our evening routine. Our evening routine starts at roughly about 4:30 in the evening, where I go to the kitchen and start to cook the girls some tea. The tea that they're eating this evening is some chicken with like some pesto sauce, jasmine rice, corn on the cob and some green beans. They've also both got like a glass of water. I aim to start cooking at 4:30 for dinner to be at 5. Anything later and the kids can't cope. We normally have tea in the dining room together as a family, but this week Tom's on late, so it's just me and the girls. But this evening in particular, Tom and I were going to be having Thai curry, and the girls couldn't eat it because it's like too spicy, so I was going to wait for him to finish work so then I could eat it with him, and the girls just kind of ate their dinners together. So while the girls are eating their tea, I am running around the kitchen and trying to tidy up as much as I can from the day and what the day brings with children. We have recently just rescued a little rabbit. Well, say little, he's a big rabbit, and I was cutting up some veg that was about to go off, and this cabbage which we won't even use, so I thought it'd be nice for him to have like as a little treat. So yes, I'm just cutting it up and putting it into a plastic bag ready for when I go and give it to him. So the girls ate all of their dinner, so they were rewarded with a Munch Bunch split half and half yogurt thing. They normally have boring plain yogurts, but I got these in the shopping and they absolutely loved them. Robin was really excited to eat it, bless her. Now the girls don't normally have pudding after every evening meal. It's not really a thing that we do all the time. They just are extra hungry today, so hence why I gave them extra food. When the girls finish their tea, I normally wash their hands and their faces because they're normally covered, and they went outside and was playing because it was raining, and that's their favourite thing to do. They were playing with the rabbit as well, sitting next door to the rabbit trying to get him to come over to say hello. So while they're outside, I can literally see them out the window. I was just running around tidying up. I then moved on to mine and Tom's tea. I'd roasted up a big chicken to split over a few meals, so I'm just cutting off some chicken breast and putting it into the pan ready for our Thai curries. We got Thai green curry and Thai red curry. It's like a little fake away, but Isabel was coming to the horrible part of the evening where she didn't want to be put down, so I needed to carry her everywhere. So obviously me and Tom are going to be eating later, so I just got everything ready so that it was ready to cook and warm up. The girls had finished playing outside by this time and wanted some chill out time, so they've requested Frozen 2. So they put that on the sofa while I finished off washing up their like evening plates and things that I used to make their dinner. After finishing the washing up, I then popped outside to make sure little Bunny was okay. I was getting him ready for evening bed, so I gave him some extra hay and just checked on him to make sure he was okay. It was his first day and he was really shy, but he kept on like thumping in the back, so I just like sprinkled some pellets onto his food to help him like forage and just made sure that he was okay in there. Then it was time to do the floor. This kitchen floor is an absolute nightmare. It's good in a way because it's like laminate. It's tiled, so you can easily clean it after things are spilt, but you notice when things are on the floor because it like sticks to your feet and goes all crummy. It goes really slippery as well, so I need to invest in a rug to go in the kitchen. Our sweeper has snapped in half, but the brush is really good and I can't find an attachment to go in it, so I need to buy a new brush, but we just haven't got around to doing it yet. After sweeping the kitchen floor into a pile, I just hoovered it up because it's just quicker and easier to do instead of like scraping it into a dustpan, because then it flies everywhere. I just put a bag away because it was in the way, and I finished off hoovering the other part of the kitchen where the kids like to sit down and eat their tea. And then to finish off, there was quite a lot of food and stuff on, like remainders of food on the floor, so I just gave out for a quick wipe with our speed mop, but midway through I remembered that I'd left the food prep out for mine and Tom's tea, so I had to quickly put it into the oven. Like, the oven wasn't turned on, it was just like safe away from the flies, and then it was time to tackle the living room and the playroom. Oh my gosh, it was so messy. And yeah, I'm not even too sure. Isabel had given a protest and taken off her leggings, and I was mid tidying up, and she wanted some fuss, but she decided she wanted the buggy to come out and play with for a whole of about 2 seconds. So I just sort of run around and tidy up as much as I can and put as much as I can away before the kids get too grouchy. This evening was pretty easy. The kids were a little bit distracted by the telly, so I had a chance to be able to sweep and mop the playroom, which really needed doing. The girls don't get to watch telly a lot during the day, so sort of like I like to use it to my advantage. So in terms of, if I've got nothing on, I don't really kind of put the telly on, but if I've got quite a few bits to do in the evening, I like to just stick them in front for about 10-20 minutes, just so I can run around and get things done. So I also mopped in the playroom, but I had to use like extra floor cleaner because our speed mop head was dry and it wasn't cleaning. I then sprayed the sofa and the rug with some foam air freshener. It smells really good. So then I just had to sweep the living room floor. I was going to mop it, but the kids got a bit too grouchy, and then it was time to take them upstairs and take them for their bath. So bath time comes around every evening. Robin loves putting the plug into the hole and turning on the tap for me. I put in a little bit of bubble bath and emptied the toy container into the bath, and yeah, just waited for it to warm up and fill up for them. So after the bath, we came into Robin's room to get dressed and ready for the evening. We tend to finish dinner roughly sort of like between 5:30 and 5:45. I like to have the girls upstairs and in the bath for about 6:30, 7:15, out the bath by 7, into Robin's room, and reading some stories till about 7:30, and then that's when the kids then go to sleep. When we read stories, the girls have some whole milk in a cup, a bottle, whatever I can find, and Isabel is still breastfed, so she likes to have a feed before she goes off to sleep. Izzy normally falls asleep in Robin's bedroom being nursed to sleep, and then I transfer her into her bed, and then spend a little bit of time with Robin, giving her cuddles and just making sure that she's okay and having some time with mummy without her little sister around. So this particular evening that I was recording our evening routine, Tom was at work until 8, so he had a quick 10-minute personal break, so he came in and said goodnight to the girls one by one. quickly said goodbye and goodnight to the girls, saw that I was filming and quickly made a swift exit. So once Isabel is down and asleep, I go back into Robin's room and I give her cuddles and give her a kiss and tell her that I love her, and then I kind of leave her to go to sleep on her own. So that's our evening routine. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. See ya!